Yes, I did notice Baby Dog got 5 minutes as well. I appreciate that.
There you go.
Let me say, congratulations on your nominations. Welcome to your family. What an incredible day. So appreciate your willingness to serve. Thank you for that. Mr. Wells, let me start with you. 4 years ago, this body, and specifically this committee, came together in a bipartisan way to pass legislation that helps create jobs, to solidify our energy sector, and strengthen our states, tribes, and local communities. I have seen, I think my colleagues have all seen the value of these investments in critical sectors for national securities. I know in my state I've seen it in the battery manufacturing and critical mineral extraction that we are focused on in Nevada. But now there's concerns that I see in public, hearing about Elon Musk and Doge, the new leadership at energy, what is happening. I'm hearing from my state, some of the funding that we fought for in a bipartisan way is not getting to where it needs to go for these energy projects. So if confirmed, what is your plan to implement the bipartisan infrastructure and energy programs that were actually enacted by Congress as part of the bipartisan infrastructure law?
Thank you, Senator. If confirmed, I'm obviously not in the building, so I don't know. I've just read the same reports, I guess, in the press. I think the president ran on being an efficient, running government more efficiently and being a good steward of taxpayer dollars. I think, should I be confirmed, I would seek to get prioritized being briefed on this. This is obviously and other program offices on the spending, the situation there. And making sure that we deploy those resources in a way that's is in the best stewardship of American taxpayer dollars, while also executing at the same time, which I believe we can do, the department's mission in bringing these new projects online and bringing this electricity and power and energy back to unleash American energy dominance and fulfill the president's priorities. So
do you commit to upholding the implementation of awards that were funded or contractually obligated in recent years under the bipartisan infrastructure law?
Thank you, Senator. I am fully committed, first and foremost, to following the law. So should I be confirmed, I would prioritize understanding the different projects and the details and the specifics, and working with you and this committee to alleviate any concerns or address any questions that you may have.
Thank you. Dr. Gil, your written testimony noted that the U.S. must dominate in quantum computing. I agree with you. In order to uncover profound scientific, economic, and national security implications. In your professional opinion, how can the U.S. further solidify itself in both the discovery and commercialization of new technologies?
Senator, thank you so much for the question. We have to succeed on that effort. So let me touch on the quantum computing effort, for example. This is the most extraordinary time and the most exciting time in computing, probably since the 1940s. During that decade, the transistor was invented. The first programmable computers were invented. Seminal advances in the theory of information processing were developed. And we've witnessed the implication of that decade for decades to come. We're in a similar moment right now. And what it requires is that not only we support the basic science and research in all of those fields, but that we seek and we demand of ourselves the objective of building and leading a capability for the nation that we didn't have before. And that's what I was alluding in my testimony of it is time to build a quantum-centric supercomputer. It is time to elevate the capability of AI to advance scientific discovery and do problem solving in ways we couldn't do. It is time now in fusion to shave off decades of development time cycles. And if we do all of that together as a team, if we achieve that objective, I think we will have a portfolio of technologies in the nation that would serve us for decades to come, and frankly, even the whole world, our allies and our partners on that. On the downside, if we do not succeed on those, and we have rival nations like China get ahead of ourselves on that, the consequences will be terrible. So we have no choice but to succeed, and you have my full commitment to work with all of you to make sure we do so.
Thank you. I will submit the rest of my questions for the record. Again, congratulations on your nominations.